Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here.
Hello everybody,
Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Things already rolling. Foot in. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
That's going across goal. Özzer deals with that nice and simple. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
Well, Peter, France certainly produced some fine defenders in recent times, and this boy, Lenny Yoro, seems to be another superb prospect. Extremely confident on the ball. He has a wonderful passing range that allows him to bypass the high press, and he's the type of defender you can't do without nowadays.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent, it's almost personal, and it had to be. And here's Mane, shapes to shoot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. And it's Wharton. Can he get it through? Balogun was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Some good work on the right flank here. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Mane, and that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's En-Nesyri. He's in plenty of space here. It's a promising position. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Junior Messias. Still goalless. Junior Messias. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Yoro. And it's Lima. Looking for options for movement. En-Nesyri!
Manchester United definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
Junior Messias. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that is a little undercooked. And it's Mane.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Junior Messias. Junior Messias. Now, can they get him away? In towards the back stick. And he's taking no chances there.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Joelinton. Özzer breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. Passing is crisp and sharp. There's a sharp little ball here. Wharton. Gives it back. And that's going right the way across. And that's too far for anyone. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Osula! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Hincapié with the clearance. Great vision. Joelinton does really well to win the ball there. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Showing good feet. And that brings the first half to a close. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. How would you review the first half?
Well, there's one standout, Peter, that needs improving, and that's the passing. All too often it's been found wanting, you know, much to the frustration of everyone around, and I'd go so far as to say that it's the biggest contributor as to why we have the scoreline we do.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time.
Substitution on the field, number 9, and the series. Coming on the field.
So into the second half.
Number 91.
Leicester are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
And by Leicester do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Mbai will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Spread out to the left, and it's Mane. Oh, Red, nice interception.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Wharton. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Mbai. Well, if you did take an extended half-time break, you'll be relieved to hear that you have missed nothing. Mora showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And that is well cleared.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And it's Mora. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Spread it left.
The attendance for this match
Now it's
was
Mane. It's destined for the
29,830.
flank.
Substitution on the field, Number 35. Number 20.
Deftly
Neymar.
away.
Number 8. Joelinton.
And that interception
Coming on the field,
was most
number
necessary.
27,
That's great positioning,
Adeyemi.
so good from him.
Number 11.
Very
Hoyland.
few chances to
Number
talk of,
7,
Jim. Defence is,
De La
it seems, on
Cruz.
top here.
I think both teams can help themselves massively with better movement up front, Peter. There's just not enough happening at the moment. And essentially, their job is to find space, and that needs to start happening.
He might be in here, and there's the shot! That's another chance! Well taken goal. And we have liftoff! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That has been drummed into him from such an early age, Peter. It almost came as second nature. He susses the keeper couldn't hold on to it, and he's there in a flash.
Manchester United are in front now, the game's only goal.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
Gets a good foot in there. Tries to pass it through. Zapata. De La Cruz. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
We've not seen much from this team as a whole, Peter. OK, that's largely due to the way their opponents...
Tries a shot! What a save! Terrific reactions! Corner number 2 then. Has a look up and drives it forward.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now. Leicester really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it. Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
Substitution on the field. Number 10. Mane.
Yoro.
Coming on to
Well, there's
replace
the clearance.
him is number 18. Substitution.
Manchester United do have a chance to counter here. Good running, strong, and shoots! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Adeyemi.
That's just playing it safe and simple. That's going in strongly.
And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Just 5 minutes remaining now.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Pass somewhat off target. Taken back almost at once.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Very nicely done. And that is that. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but just one goal to show for all of that. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Leicester really couldn't get going in the first half. And it has to be said, with no marked improvement after the break, I thought it was going to be a matter of time before they got caught out eventually, and it turned out to be that way for them, sadly.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.
Please take this opportunity to pay a visit to our official store where memorabilia from today's match are now available.